Hello, my very most beautiful, beautiful Leos. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So my lovelies, we are going to be doing your March mid-monthly reading. It is a general reading and it will not be able to resonate for all of you. So guys, if you want something that is meant for your exact energy, then I do have personals open. Everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that will be in the description box below for you. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my very most beautiful, 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 beautiful Leos, please. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through. And may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Leo's energy. A very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, my lovelies, let's take a look and see what we've got going on for you. We are going to be taking a look at your recent past, at your current energies, at your immediate future. We are also going to be taking a look at what your potential challenge could be for the rest of the month and what you don't see coming. Oh my. All right, got the Ten of Swords. We got the Ten of Swords, the bottom of the deck, Page of Swords, Star card in the reverse, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay, let's take a look. It does look to me that there's definitely been some kind of ending. Right off bat, we have the Ten of Swords and the Death card. It's really no getting around it. That being said, okay, something's about to happen here. Okay, something's about to happen here. So we're going to need to see what's going on. Got the Ten of Swords. There's definitely some kind of ending that's occurred here. Got the Death card, Seven of Cups in the reverse, Three of Swords in the reverse. I do feel like you've been doing your best to accept things. Okay, your best to accept this and just to move forward. And like it's this energy of it is what it is. Okay, I'm not going to let this break me down. I'm not going to sit in this. It is what it is. You know, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm going to move forward. Okay, that's what I feel. Like what you need to do moving forward is very clear to you. It's like I don't have a choice but to accept this. Three of Swords in the reverse. Okay, that is a card of acceptance, forgiveness. And maybe some of you guys aren't choosing to forgive the other person. You know, maybe it's just accepting. But for some of you guys, you know, it's a little bit of both, I feel. In the current energies, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. There's a decision that needs to be made here, okay? And I don't think it's from you. I don't think it's from you, but it very well could be. The Lovers does represent it does represent a deep and meaningful connection, but it also represents a decision. It can also represent a major turning point. I kind of think it represents all three in this case. Okay, I do feel like this is somebody you had a deep connection with, and I do feel like that's why you're trying so hard just to keep it popping and pushing and moving forward, because it does feel so intense to you, and you're like, I can't sit in this. I can't get stuck in this. Okay, it's too much. It's too much to get stuck in. I can't. I gotta keep it going. You know, I gotta keep it moving. The Lovers. There's been a lot of obstacles here between the two of you. You can see the mountain here, and there's some space and distance. Maybe you guys aren't in communication at this time. These guys aren't really touching. Their hands are reaching towards each other, but they're not actually touching. You can speak of having distance here in the mountain in between the two of them as well. There's been a lot that's happened between the two of you. Somebody's asking themselves if it's worth it. That's what the Seven of Pentacles is. It can be a card of waiting, but it's also a card of analyzing. He just did all this work to plant these, and now he's asking himself, is it worth it? When the harvest comes, was it worth it? Was it worth everything that I put into it? I feel like somebody's asking themselves that here, and that's where this decision is coming from, especially with this Ace of Swords here as well. It's a truth-seeking energy. It's really like wanting to get to the bottom of something. So this is like really spending a lot of time looking at everything that you guys have been through, looking at everything that you guys would still have to go through, still have to overcome, and saying, is it worth it? Really recognizing here, somebody's really recognizing how much you guys have already been through and how far there is still to go. Got the Five of Cups, the Moon card, and the Temperance in the immediate future. So somebody's having a hard time with this. I feel like you're doing a better job accepting it, but I feel like it's only because, how do I put it? Because you feel like you don't have another choice. You recognize that this is not a place that you can get stuck in, like we talked about. The Five of Cups, though, very disappointed about the way that something has worked out. This is Mars and Scorpio energy. Mars is all a planet that rules like our actions, okay? How we act, our actions, how we move. Scorpio, they have a tendency to go very deep with things. So sometimes Mars and Scorpio to me can be, taking a really deep look at our actions. To me, this can be a lot of disappointment. Would have, could have, should have. I wish I would have done this differently. I wish I would have said this. I wish I wouldn't have done that. I wish I would have did this way. It's a deep, grieving, disappointed kind of reflective energy, especially next to the Moon card, okay, because the Moon is a card of reflections, things that were hidden from us. I feel like this person is really taking a deep look at what they should have done differently, they're like really deep reflective energy here, okay? Lots of emotional energy with this. Even the Temperance card here can be a card of a transition. I feel like this person is having some kind of emotional transition. It's also like a card of divine guidance to me. I do feel like it's like the universe is stepping in and really showing this person what they needed to see. Really showing this person, what they've lost, what they've done, what the consequences of their actions, just everything. Okay, I feel like there's been some kind of divine intervention. That is also coming up as well, because we do have the Tower in what you don't see coming. I do feel like the Tower is a sudden and abrupt change. Basically, the Tower is when something has to give and we get all these different signs or opportunities from the universe to do something and it doesn't happen. The universe is like, it's happening one way or the other. You can do it or I can do it. So the Tower is when the universe has to step in and I'm doing it now. You didn't do it, now I have to do it. So I feel like that's what this is. This is some kind of very divine intervention, divine wake-up call. Whether it's to you or to this person, just take it how it resonates. We're going to grab another deck. I want to clarify some things and just really see what's going on here. Tell me about this Death card energy. The Eight of Cups. Somebody walked away here. And you felt like you didn't have it. You felt like, Seven of Cups in the reverse. It was clear to you that you really just didn't have any control over the situation. I almost feel very Emperor in the reverse energy, Six of Swords. You move forward because you didn't have another choice. Okay? You moved forward because you didn't have another choice. That's that card of acceptance. Just accept it. Somebody walked away and there's nothing that I can do about that. King of Swords, you just faced that head on. You faced it head on. Okay, the King of Swords is about being very forward, very direct. He does face everything head on. He's the only court card, in fact, that does look you straight. The rest of them are kind of turned. Some of them have their back fully turned, but he's the only one who's really direct. And it speaks about being very direct, very honest, facing everything head on. And that's what you did. This person left and I'm devastated and it hurts and this was a meaningful connection to me, but I have to move forward. I can't get stuck here. And you did your best, okay? And maybe you were asking yourself, is it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth the pain? Somebody else is contemplating what actions to take. Tell me about the Lovers. Four of Cups. You could have felt very rejected. Somebody else could be worried about being rejected because they walked away, because they hurt you. The Moon card, they're doing a lot of deep reflection. There's a lot of emotional energy here, okay? They're not sure if they're going to be rejected. They're not sure if you would take them back. Tell me about this Ace of Swords in the reverse. They're contemplating on what action to take here. Contemplating on, this is also contemplating on what's going to make them really truly happy, what they're passionate about. She's clasping onto a sunflower here. And the sunflowers in the tarot do represent happiness and enlightenment. Okay, so I feel like this person, she's choosing what's going to make her happy because she chose that sunflower. She's holding on to it. And I feel like that's an energy here that this person is stepping into, choosing what's going to make them happy, getting that kind of enlightenment, that clarity about what that looks like for them. Tell me about this Ace of Swords in the reverse. Five of Pentacles. I feel like you didn't understand why this person left. You could have felt very abandoned, very left, very hurt, very left out in the cold. But like I said, you tried your best not to get stuck in that energy. But you didn't understand why somebody did what they did. Why somebody left. Tell me about the five of Cups, please. What is this Five of Cups about? The High Priestess. Heck yes. She knows everything. Okay. This person's, like I said, could be dealing with a Pisces. You got lots of water energy here. You got Scorpio here multiple times. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 4 times. You got Pisces here 1, 2, 3 times as well. So you got lots of water energy here. You got Cancer here with the 4 of Cups too. I forgot the Death card. You got Scorpio here 5 times. You guys could be dealing with a Scorpio, or it could just be that very, water energy. But yeah, your deep reflections, coming into a lot of deep truths that this person is. Tell me about this Moon energy. The 4 of Cups. What was hidden to them is what they truly desired, and now they know. Tell me about this Temperance energy. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, and moving toward, I do feel like this is them like really being ready to invest into something. I also feel like this with the Temperance, it's divine guidance. I feel like the universe is stepping in, okay? And really making them focus on where they're putting their energy and what they're really doing moving forward. Tell me about why is the Challenge the 2 of Swords in reverse? Because I feel like that is making a decision and taking action, because this can be very stagnant. It's not making a decision. It's very stagnant. She's been sitting on that bench for a long time, and that bench isn't comfortable. Okay, it's made of stone. So with it in reverse, it's like finally making that decision and taking action on it. The 5 of Cups, pulling themselves out of that grieving energy and just making change and acting change, doing something about it. Tell me about what this Tower energy is. So they can be sitting in this for a long time. That's why the Tower is happening. That's why this divine intervention is happening. Is because they've been sitting in this grief for a long time. You've done your best to move forward, to accept this, but they've been sitting in it. And I feel like it's because it finally hit them what they lost here. It finally hit them what they've lost, and they've been sitting in that instead of doing something about it. Tell me what the Tower is. The 6 of Wands. And the 4 of Swords in the reverse. So, yeah, they're going to be breaking the silence here. They're finally going to be taking action. Even the 2 of Swords, the 4 of Swords there, that makes the 6 of Swords. That's a major transition. Okay, so I do feel like this person is finally going to be taking some kind of action when it comes to this connection. Only you get to decide who you allow back into your life, though. That's something to really keep in mind, okay? Now, this is what I have for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments down below. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. Everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that will be in the description box below for you. And if you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. But most importantly, my loves, if you guys want personal prayers for any reason at all you guys have to do is put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light. Until next time.